And Shalom. I'd like to give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone and taught this truth. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Welcome to today's video. Today's video is on Isaiah chapter 32, starting at verse 9. I thought today would be appropriate for this here scripture because I'm going through a situation where I got me a motorhome, all right? Y'all know, those who you've been following me. And I got it inside my field, right? And my hater neighbors, these women, Black, Latino, and North American Indian women. This one woman, older woman, she's a Reubenite, okay? And a younger woman, that's a Reubenite. And another woman across the street, I don't know what she is, but I don't know what she is. And then another, it's crazy how these women are against me being here in my field, okay, in my motorhome, living. They don't even want me to store it. They've been calling the police, having the police come and put, stickers on my motorhome for me to appear in court, okay. So I've already went to a visual court once, and I spoke and everything, and the judge, she said that I did have the opportunity to and right to get a BC, pull a permit, and lay some foundation and get it inspected. But the police officer, she didn't like that. No, so less than 1 hour after after the visual court had ended, the officer, she zipped over here to my motorhome and placed another orange sticker on my motorhome. Yeah, to make sure that I understand this is personal with her. Okay, and so that's what the deal is. Okay, and so now I got to appear again in virtual court. All right, and so. And so, so she's pretty much compromised by the neighbor, the hater neighbor. So anyway, what they fail to realize is this. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Yahweh Shai made it clear that, let's go straight on off into it. Let's go straight. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 32, starting in verse 9. And it reads, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease." And these women, they are completely at ease. They think that they're going to be able to roost me off my lot so they can get my lot, because I put my lot on land Sabbath of 2023. The house burned up in 2022, so I put it on the land Sabbath. The Lord put it on the land Sabbath, where I didn't do no work for a whole year, not even come down here and pick up a stick, and I didn't pay taxes for a whole year. All right, and so, and then when 2024 came in, Yahweh made it clear to me that, this is mine, okay, and the land Sabbath is over, and it was okay for me to start doing back work. So today I put up some fence posts. If y'all can see it out there, y'all can see better than me. Okay, I put some fence posts up there. You see, and I'm trying to fence off my lot. I'm waiting on a shipment right now of 2 50-foot rows, 6-foot chain link fencing, plus some black screen. The delivery is supposed to have been here. Huh? What? Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're getting back to where we was. Okay, sorry about that. Someone had called, and at the same time, thought my shipment was coming. There's a big truck, another vehicle. Maybe that's a car. Okay, so, hey, so now let's get straight back into it. A lot of you women are at ease. Y'all really do believe that America, and that's really something. Our people really do believe that America's going to keep on going. This young woman here, she waiting on her father to die so she can get all his properties. And he's about 75, 76 years old. He is dying. So she is going to get his properties. And she lives, their property is right there. Okay. And their field is right there. Okay. Right across. So I'm putting up a fence to separate it. They really don't want me to. She don't want me to have my field. She don't want me to have my motorhome. She want me to get out and go. There's also this old bag down the street. They grew up. They grew up in the house that I had bought. She grew up a long time ago in the house. Okay. And back in 2017, I bought it. Okay. And it was here until it burned down. Okay. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And that was the purification process, that I was going through. We ain't going through. We all going through it. The purification process. We all shall be refined as silver is refined, and tried as gold is tried. Okay, so many of you brothers, just like my house got burned up, y'all about y'all shot, some of y'all houses is gonna get burned up too. Flat out. And so, but these women, they're at ease. They think that they're gonna have this my lot and me moved on by my business somewhere. It's all about what Yahweh about Shem Yahweh Shai. Just when they think that they got me, that's when Yahweh is going to get them. You see, hear my voice. You know what I'm saying? They need to hear my voice. I done told them about that we are Hebrew Israelites. They know that we are. They know that different things concerning what a woman should do. They know that they supposed to do what a woman should do and what a woman shouldn't do. But hey, these women of today, old or young, they all 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15, 16, going into 16. And the older women are trying to be more like the younger women. And instead of the older women teaching the younger women to be more proper and better than what they are, they just following suit and trying to be like them. See, so ye careless daughters, okay, they're careless. They are very careless. Give ear unto my speech. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what we're saying as far as they concern. Micah chapter 2 verse Micah chapter 7 verse 10. She who is my enemy. Okay, when we've already let them know that they are enemy. They know it is, but they say unto us, where's our God? You know what I'm saying? Okay, but the time is going to come where they're going to be brought down and trodden down in the streets. Okay, like the common myrrh. Okay, like some dun. Okay, mixed with cattle piss, for lack of words. Okay, so I wanted to hit some precepts into this. Well, hold on. No, hold on. Let's keep going. Many days and years shall ye be troubled. Okay, and that's just a figure of time going into Jacob's troubles, because it's going to be a timeless sort of situation where I'm telling you, it's going to be so many different things happening at one time, and it's going to seem to last forever. The different horrors that the people are going to be going through. Okay, it's going to be horrific. Jacob's trouble is going to be horrific. Ye careless women, okay, because they are careless, for the vengeance shall fail. What is the vengeance? All these, like this young lady, a woman, she want her father's properties, and she thinks she gonna get them and be renting them out and be making that money and holding it all down all herself, big. No, the Lord about to cut all that down in just a few months. No. Actually, about a month and a half to 2 months, 2 to 3 months. We may be experiencing Canada shutting the power off for Michigan, New York, and Minnesota. Okay, if this happens, okay, sorry about that. If this happens, then this is going to mean that America is just going to be completely Detroit. It's going to be in the dark. Okay, and I'm getting myself trying to get in position for off-grid living now. Okay, let's see, and taking certain parameters, and trying to just maintain focus in this word. Okay, and not so much these people and their issues. Okay, because their issues not our issues, but if they keep messing around with us, then their issues become our issues, and then we have to deal with certain things and pray and fast. Okay, and so so that's what the real deal is. And see, their ventures are going to fail them. That money, their money from any business that they have, any jobs that they have. She's a correctional officer. Okay, the young one, a woman is the older woman. She owns a construction company and a painting company, and she talk all that mess. She's trying to clean up the community. Oh, a bunch of bullcrap. She live right there, a couple of houses down. Me and her had words plenty of times. And so, hey, so her ventures is going to fail her. You see, for these careless women. Remember, the Bible says the woman that liveth in her pleasures is yet dead while she is alive. Okay, flat out. Okay, and the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. What's the gathering? The gathering of having young men to come do whatever work they want, to come do some painting, some drywalling, fix the car, jump on somebody, and all whatever, and now the time is going to come where guys are not going to be able to gather for these women. Guys are not going to be able to be a simp for these women. Guys are going to be rounded up in the draft. Okay? A lot of these young guys are going to be rounded up in the draft. When they declare martial law, they're going to declare the draft right after it. It's going to be like 1, 2, bam. And so that's what the deal is. That's what the deal is. And so they can look forward to it. Tremble, ye women, that are at ease. That's right, tremble. But they don't know to. They don't know to be trembling right now. They don't know to be seeking the Lord. And you tell them, they don't believe you, right? Because they think that they are Miss Queen. They think they Miss Q, Miss Boss Lady, Miss all that. See, but they're going to miss all that the Lord is bringing. That is of glory and of salvation. That's what they're going to miss. You know what I'm saying? Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare. And that's what the Lord is about to do. Strip these women down. Take all that they have. They don't heaped up their bank accounts and all these different things. They don't did everything that they wanted to do. And it's about to collapse on them. And remember, once the power goes out, chaos ensues after that. Much chaos. Okay? And so that's what the people can look forward to happening. And make ye bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Why? Because the time is going to come where the people, you women, y'all ain't going to have the beautiful clothes and different things that y'all want. Y'all not going to have nice, pretty smelling perfume. Isaiah chapter 3 is going to be chopping all up into y'all behinds. Okay? For a lot of you women. Because that's what's coming. That's what's coming. They shall lament. You see? And be sorrowful. That's what they're gonna be. Lament, be sorrowful. They're gonna be wishing that they would have did this and wishing that they could do that, and all that's gonna be done. All that's gonna be done. For the teats. You see? They're gonna lament for the teats. They're gonna be sorrowful and desiring and wishing that they had. Remember what they had. But all that's gonna be no more in effect for them. Everything's gonna be shut down. It's going to be shut down for the pleasant fields. The pleasant fields, having it going on, being able to do what they want, being able to influence people and do all and be on social media and do all these things and TikTok dance and and all these stuff. All that's going to be gone. All that's going to be gone. This world inside a cell phone is just a temporary world as long as you got your battery charged. Once you ain't got your battery charged or you ain't got no phone service, the illusional world of the social media channels and all that will just vanish away. And then people be sitting all by themselves. All by themselves. Back to direct reality. Okay? Direct reality. Okay? So, people have no choice but to get into their own minds, into what is they supposed to really focus on. It'll be about Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? Okay? And for the fruitful vine. Okay, yeah, the fruitful vine, all the being able to just get on social media and just make a few videos, shake their behinds, and jiggle their tits and all these different things, to smile and beam and get tens and thousands of likes, make thousands of dollars, like it's nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? But to do it, and they do it and make all that money, and make all that money, that whole world, that vine, okay. That wonderful, wonderful vine, that fruitful, fruitful vine, is just going to vanish all the way. Once the power goes out, once the cell phones go dead, once people are not able to access the social media, that's it. That's it. You see? Verse 13. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars. Hard, tough times. Situations where people are not even going to be able to eat. 2 and 3 days gonna go by. When 2 or 3 days go by and you ain't ate, you weak. You is so weak. You ain't got no strength, no energy. You'd have to focus in on it like it's a fast. For those that are that spiritual to do so. But many of the 2/3 and the heathens and the Edomites, they ain't got that ability. Okay. To be that spiritual about it. Okay? So they're going to always be is what they always have been. Carnal, physical. Okay? Looking at things from a carnal perspective. Okay? And so yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. Because that's what's coming. Because right now, people, they're able to do what they want to do. They're able to have their fun. They're able to, do many of the things that they really want to do and desire. Right here in Babylon. Right here in Babylon. Because the palaces shall be forsaken, okay, the multitude of the city shall be left. You see? You see? When they go to declare martial law, when they start coming down the main streets and side streets and those big military vehicles, coming down, crushing people's flowers and different things in front of their houses and all this and that thing. Those big tires. And they're gonna be on those big PAs, okay? Those big PAs, and they're gonna be announcing for everybody to come outside. Everybody that must come outside. If they roll down the street, they're gonna tell everybody to come outside. They're about to bomb the area. All the women and children all are lined up along the sidewalks. Okay. Line up along the sidewalks, and all the men in the middle of the streets. Okay. So you automatically know what's up with that order. Okay. So the women and children automatically going to be taken over to the FEMA camps, and a lot of different things going to happen to them. Yes, they will be separated. Many of your children, women, you're going to be separated from your children, because remember what the Bible said. In the war, they do get children. Right? So they're going to get your children. They're going to take your children. Okay? And so these things are going to happen. Okay? For the multitude that is left. Okay? The forts and towers shall be for dens forever. You see? You see? Joy of wild asses, a pasture of flocks. Because the time is coming where America is going to still seem like a wilderness. Okay? You're not going to be able to have the camaraderie of other peoples around you all the time. This sort of thing is going to become a silent thing, where each little noise is going to be amplified, especially the screams of death. People actually screaming, taking their last scream before they die. Horribly, cruelly. Some people by wild beasts teeth of wild beasts. Sirach chapter 39 verse 28, 29 verse 30. These things are coming. Okay, these things are coming. Until the Spirit be poured upon us from on high. You see? Because we hope, though we had that hope, that we're the hopeful elects. We hope that we are. So we hope that the glory of the Spirit of Yahweh be upon us to cover us from on high. To cover us, to keep us where we don't be going through all this and all this much hell that's going to be levied down. And the wilderness be a fruitful field for us. For us. Isaiah chapter 65 verse 13. You see? Okay. My servant, they shall drink, eat, and all that. But everybody else is going to be in shame and condemnation. Okay. They ain't going to have all that. They ain't going to drink. They ain't going to have all the food and all that. We will. They won't. And the fruitful field be counted for a forest. You see? Plentiful forest. And I'm going to take the time to remind you to press the like button. If you will please press the like button. That helps out for the algorithms of this YouTube channel. And if you will please press the subscription button. So that way, that way you shall receive special notification alerts each time that I release a new video for your spiritual edification. You understand? As good shepherds of the Lord, as always, our job is to feed the sheep. Okay? Just verse 16. The judgment shall dwell in the wilderness. You see? In the wilderness, where? Here, Babylon. Some brothers talking about, yeah, they want to go out and move out of America and go here and there somewhere else because the Lord said he's going to gather all the elects from all the four winds of the earth. But we know to be right here in Babylon. That's what we know to be. Right here in Babylon, the wilderness. And righteousness remain in the fruitful field for us. Because we are the righteous, and there's going to be a righteous field for us. Flat out. Okay? Flat out. And the work of righteousness shall be peace. Okay? For us. And the effect of righteousness, quietness and assurance forever. Okay? Okay. We're going to read one more verse and close this out. And my people shall dwell in a peace, able habitation. You see that? Paradise, boy. Paradise. We got it going on. And in sure dwellings, you see, in sure dwellings. That means secure, everything's fine. Even if the will open, everything is so proper and wonderful for us. No danger, no hostility, no anything to cause us issues. Okay? Okay. We have it going on. Flat out, we have it going on. So, and these will be dwellings for us. Dwellings, you see. In quiet resting places, you see, for us. Okay. When it shall hail coming down on the forest, and the city shall be low, and the city shall be low. Hold on. It moved up. Where to go? Okay. And hail coming down on the, and the city shall be low in a low place. You see? When everything is crashing down all around for everybody else, for us, because we prepared in the word, we prepared in the spirit. We sought Yahweh Shai, you see, and he cared for us. You see, Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20. Hide thyself in a chamber, but for a little moment, until the indignation of the Lord has passed. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay? So that's what that is. All right? So, blessed are ye that sow beside all waters. You see, that send forth thither the feet of the ox and the ass. Okay, and that's that. That's verse 20. Blessed are ye that sow beside it all waters, and the waters are what? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This truth, this word. We sowed in the word. We sowed in these waters. These are the waters that carried us. You see, because from our bellies flow what? The everlasting waters of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, and that send forth thither. You see, the feet of the ox. You see, and the ass. You see, so we good. We good. We good. So, brothers and sisters, even though it may seem like trouble all around and hell is just raining all down, we're going to be in a good place. We're going to be all right. We're going to be just fine. Everything's going to be good with us. It's Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that's watching over us, taking care of us, and moving out of our way those wicked people that try to come against us with their wickedness. They shall be cut down by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So, we're going to go ahead and close it out. But I give all praise and all honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone and taught us the truth. Peace and salutation to the hope of the elect. Shalom to the hope of the elect.